Hello everyone, so in this tutorial I want to show you how to send OSC messages from Orca to Hydra. And so in this case I took the example of Echophon. And what it basically is doing is that Orca is like a sequencer, and this sequencer goes from 0 to 9, from A, and then from A to Z. So you have like these different values that are like numbers and letters, and it looks like super encrypted, but actually I find that it's super fun to use, because you can create like different and interesting patterns of rhythms, also with a lot of randomness and different kind of endless possibilities. So what it's actually establishing is that we have like different variables at the top of Orca. So B, D, C, and E. And these are like on the top of the B, there is C, that is a clock. And this clock, I think by default, is going from 0 to 7. If you can see here at the D variable, it's counting until 7. And this C is like a clock, so what it appears on the left side of the C, it's actually like a kind of a rhythm. So if it's like a higher value, it goes slower, and if it's a lower value, it goes faster. But then on what you put on the right side of the C is the number that is the limit until it's counting. So for example, here I have a range that is wider of values, just as an example. And then D is triggering this, I think it's called jumpers. So E is this E that is appearing here, that it has a certain speed as well. And this is sending the message every time that E is touching this equal. And then here you have the variables, so you can see the messages that is triggering. This is on the Orca side, but on the other hand, what we have here is the message port that we are establishing, that is the same one that Orca is using. And on this documentation, what it was saying is that the default port from Orca is 49162. Of course, you can change this, but I think for now it's just easier to establish this. And then what I found different is that I should put this window dot on the variable, because this won't work if not in the case of Pulsar. I think that I didn't mention, but this is important. I'm using Pulsar as a local version of Hydra, because OSC protocol works on local networks. We need to establish this locally and not through the internet. I have the name of my variable, and then here, like on Orca, is like sending this variable, and here on Hydra is receiving all of these variables. I mean, it's just one variable but with 4 arguments. That's why I have 4 zeros. And what is happening is that I can access to every position, putting like as I said before in the Super Collider tutorial, the arrow function on Hydra for the variable. And then if I use square brackets and then I put the number of the position, I could have the access to the first variable, that in this case is B. For example, if I want to use D, so D is going from 0 to 8, but I actually will make it that goes from 0 to 2, 0 to 1, and then I will apply modulate 0, and then I will use the second value here from this array, and then it's like also changing, and sometimes it's 0, sometimes it's 1, this modulation. I will also modulate here with some noise, so it's even more visible, this modulation, or different, I don't know. What else can we do? Let's see what we have here. Okay, I can also make this go faster, like for example, instead of 8 in the D trigger, I will put 2, and in theory it will go faster. You can see and then it goes faster. What else can we do? Yeah, I mean, you can use it for whatever you want. I'm just, let's say instead of 2 here in the noise, I will use the third position. So number 2 will be then. So then I will have noise that it will be also changing in time. Maybe I make a higher value here, and then and this I will just make it also faster, so it will also change. Maybe I also put a higher OSC value. I think the noise is still super small because the value is small, but I have many options. One option is like as I have here, that goes to set, but then I can also just multiply here for another value, I don't know, 4. So in theory this will also change, but I don't really see the change. Maybe it's too soft. I don't know, I'm not convinced. But yeah, it's working. But I can also use it, you know, like just in another value here. Like I think I need more colors. Let's try with this number 3. Now I see the noise. Okay, so sometimes it's, I don't know, it's just I don't have both screens at the same time, so I'm not sure like what is this sending. C. Okay, and now I see, because that's why. So why is not working? That's why. Okay, so B is here, and I don't know, in theory C goes here, but I'm changing C and not D because it's inverted here. Okay, but I mean, just no problem. Let's change this. Oh, I broke it. Yeah, okay, I broke the program, don't do that. But I guess, yeah, I have to restart everything, but you got to the point. Yeah, so this is how it works when you don't mess around and have errors. But I guess for the example, for the case, it's fine. So I hope this helps, and yeah, I love this ending. Bye.